How do I feel about it? Well, I think it's fun.
Incredibly rewarding.
I mean, it feels wonderful.
It's a great privilege.
A real honour.
I think it's the most important thing you can possibly do.
Personally, it's an exciting opportunity.
The people who work at this university are discovering amazing things.
So we're kind of at the leading edge of whatever we do.
This is about as exciting as it gets in my job.
So in terms of dinner party conversations and whatever, you can't really beat it.
So someone comes up with
new technologies, new ideas.
So we're opening up a whole new world of questions that have to be asked along the way.
Be able to translate that very cutting-edge research.
Bridging the gap between ideas and tangible commercial reality.
The hard bit is the back end.
There's a sort of a myth that scientists are boffins and don't want to talk and get engaged. It's actually nonsense.
I wanted to do research that matters to industry, that can quickly be applied.
Applied science is really what our company's all about.
Actually seeing uptake and use in the real world.
This gives me the opportunity to do amazing science.
And ultimately make life safer or better or more efficient.
There's an excitement about being the best in the world at something.
Long-term lasting value from my point of view gets created around
companies that are built disruptive.
We're not just talking about Me Too's, we're talking about
the future for a small nation of highly educated people a long way from markets.
There's challenges of taking new ideas to market, but often it's all about the people.
The success we've had is a testament to the calibre of the team.
Working with a group of leading experts in this field.
The technology can be great, but
you have to get stuck in. You have to kick your shoes off and...
We're not afraid to throw problems at each other.
But then also being prepared to accept help.
Some things are going to go amazing, other things are going to be incredibly hard.
And that's where some great innovations come from.
And every day I'm dealing with companies all around the world.
And we're connected well now with investors.
To take that technology out
requires enormous amounts of capital.
But it's not just a deal, it's
thinking about what industry needs for the future.
You imagine that environment, you'd have to be pretty miserable not to enjoy working here, right?
Sometimes you have to take some risks.
With the sort of work we're doing,
we're able to make a real impact.
You have to use your instincts to be able to get that right and to get the deal.
At a worldwide scale.
And we're now showing that that's completely possible here.
But from the flip side, I don't think that we necessarily thought we would be able to
change the world.
I think the science sector really has the potential to help drive the economy.
And ultimately increasing employment. So it has manifold effects.
Nationally and internationally, it's fantastic to make that contribution.
And it's hugely exciting to be working on the global stage.
From little old New Zealand in the South Pacific.
For the next generation.
But it's also part of that New Zealand Inc. story.
So we're doing research that will benefit New Zealand society.
We're unashamedly ambitious. We want to take on the world.
So things have changed.
One day we'll be able to look at what is possible and say that we're actually part of making that happen.
Because it's important that we do sometimes reflect on what's gone well and celebrate that.
And I'm be looking forward to the day that I can fade quietly into the background and let them carry the mantle forward.
And it's a sort of job you could carry on doing all your life. Not that I'm going to.
Well, since I'm clearly reasonably young, I've got lots of years ahead of me, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. I'm just going to keep going for years.